Look at the sunset behind me. She's gorgeous, she's gorgeous. But yeah, I am on day 1 of my fast. It is a dry fast. I have been going for 19 minutes. Pause. 19 hours. The goal is to get to about 36 hours-ish. And then I'm going to transition into a water fast. Eventually do coconut water, juices, smoothies, fruit fast, and then do raw eating. That is what we're doing. So yeah, I'm really, really excited. And I can't wait to see just what this journey brings about. Because I fasted before, but this one just feels different. And I'm going into this experience knowing that everything is working out for my highest, what's the saying? Everything's working out in my highest favor. And that's the way how it's always been. So I'm holding on to that. Okay, but I am essentially going to overlap the timer since I'm going to break the dry fast, but I'm going to keep going, right? Because I'm going into the water fast now. Side note, but this will be a vlog, so this is what I look like. Top of the rising, like it's 9 a.m. But yeah, 33 hours in, I'm very, very proud of myself. One thing I want to say is that you definitely want to listen to your body when you're fasting. Like when you are feeling that, okay, I should stop, or, you know, I should tweak some things, listen to that, because that's just how you end up not doing too much. So, here we are officially at 33 hours and 13 minutes. And cheers. Like, it takes so much discipline, and fasting will really show you how strong, or like how not strong you are with being committed and being disciplined to do what you planned on doing, and to know whether or not you have an addiction to something or you don't. Because a lot of people, addiction doesn't even have to be like drugs. Like literally, people eat for food, for enjoyment. People binge eat, and like, I'm calling myself out there because I've been there. So, you know, I'm just really, really proud of myself for being able to do this once more. Because even though I've done it in the past, you know, each time can be different depending on just where you are in life. So I'm really happy. So right now I'm currently on my way to the grocery store to grab a bottle of coconut water. I'm out of the city. All of my coconut water is still at home, so I'm gonna go and get some. And I feel like that's all I really want to drink for the rest of the day. I just want to drink some nice, chilled coconut water and replenish all my electrolytes. Like, this is crazy. Being able to just see all this in here. It's all poison. It's not good. But it's a beautiful day outside. It's around the same temperature that it was yesterday when I was filming my first day. So it's about like 9-10 degrees right now Celsius. So that's pretty nice. That's why I'm literally just in a sweater and some jeans and my dots chilling. Oh, it's kind of muddy down here. This is what you gotta do with the transition. Oh, ain't this some shit? I'm literally blocked in, y'all, like, in a way. Fuck it, I'm just gonna climb it, because that's what we do. We climb shit. somebody already has like the pre-made holes here, so you can walk down. Because I refuse to go all the way around. But yeah, it's a nice day. I figured I should just get out, get some sun a little bit. Cause yeah, during like the first 3 days of your fast, you gotta know that that's gonna be challenging. I don't like to use the word hard, but it's gonna be challenging because you're just so used to a specific routine and pattern. And like I was saying yesterday, like with that is gonna come with uncomfortability. Or is that the word? You're just gonna be uncomfortable, okay? But you know, this is a way to really challenge yourself and stay committed to healing your body and, you know, just opening yourself up to the surprises that come with surprises in a good way, by the way, but the surprises that come with fasting. Because yeah, you're doing something that you normally don't do, like every day, aside from intermittent fasting, obviously, because we all fast when we sleep. But these prolonged periods really do get you to connect with yourself in a whole different way, and that's what I love about fasting. Side note, but I'm over these fucking tariffs. Like, it only pushes more and more division and just creates a lot more anger in people. But those are my 2 cents on tariffs. Politics are gonna be politics and whatnot. Economics are gonna be economics. Just for anybody out there who may be a coconut water connoisseur, you always want to make sure you're looking at your ingredients, because just because it says coconut water doesn't mean it's just coconut water. Here, there's literally the coconut water, sugar, and then ascorbic acid. So yeah, do with that what you will and what you wish to do. Here, the ingredients here is just coconut water, so we're gonna go with that. I'm actually heading back right now to get one more, because I don't go back to my city till tomorrow. So now we got 2. Yay! Another thing I wanted to add is that you want to make sure, yeah, it's never from concentrate. So yeah, like I said, no added sugar, not for concentrate. And you know, the ingredients is just that one ingredient. So mission accomplished. I'm glad I got that, because like I said, I left all my coconut water back at home, and right now I just feel for some coconut water instead of just drinking spring water with key lime juice for the rest of the day. Like, I'll do that in the rising, but for the whole day I just want to drink coconut water. And that's the thing, it's okay to like change the course of your fast as you're going through it, because like I said, you're connecting with yourself in a different level, and you're just really seeing what works, you know? And at the end of the day, all that matters is that you're staying consistent. A liquid fast is a liquid fast. Whether you're doing it water fasting, juice fasting, like, it's still liquids. You're still giving your body that break from digesting food, because liquids are obviously digested and absorbed a lot faster and easier than even like cooked foods, you know? Okay, so I just gotta get back up on this little mountain here. But yeah, I'm so glad I got that done. And I just feel like, oh my God, I just felt like doing coconut water instead of just like straight spring water fasting. And I'm allowed to do that. I'm not gonna be disappointed in myself, because I'm like, oh my gosh, I wanted to be having spring water for like at least 2 2-3 days. Like, I'm still having water, like, you know what I mean? I'm still drinking water, just coconut water. I'm about to throw these in the freezer, get them chilled for a bit. I might come back outside and just enjoy the sun, because I have not been able to really enjoy that with winter. So yeah, I feel like I definitely kind of like overextended myself a little bit with this current dry fast, because I didn't do much like bodily preparations, if that makes sense. It was more so like making sure that I had like my frozen fruits and just like other fruits for when I'd be able to transition into my fruit fast. But I didn't really do that preparation internally, and I kind of felt the effects of that. But you know, we're here now, and that's all that matters. And I pushed through it, so yeah, because not gonna lie, once you break that dry fast, you're gonna be thirsty and dizzy and a little nauseous, like how I was this morning, or this morning. We're back inside, so the bonnet goes back on, okay? But yeah, like I said, the first 3 days are going to be like challenging depending on who you are. Some people really do get the hang of it after the first day, the second day, sometimes the third day. But I will say that like by the third day, you're already kind of like, okay, I got this, because your body has to transition from one state to the other. You know, once again, going from digesting and eating all the time to not doing it as much. So I'm just like really grateful that I kind of surpassed my like rough stage this rising, because I was really feeling a little nauseous, and I was feeling very dehydrated. And because I went to sleep last night waiting to just like break the fast today, yeah, that was like an extra like 8 hours. But we're here now. I have drank my key lime, spring water, and Celtic sea salt concoction. And right now I just have the coconut water in the freezer chilling. And I just cannot wait to chug that. I really feel like, yeah, I'm gonna just do my thing with coconut water over the next 2 days, because it's gonna be Saturday, Sunday. And then by Monday, I plan to incorporate some smoothies. Tomorrow, I'm also incorporating herbs. So yeah, I'm gonna be showing what I am having in my fast. Because yeah, it doesn't just stop here with just liquids. Obviously, you can do just liquids if you wanted to, but I like to incorporate herbs because that is a lot more impactful and mineralizing, and you know, you're just getting that nutrients that you need to replenish on while you're doing these kind of things. So another thing, I was super tired earlier, but now I'm feeling my energy come back up, and I love that. That is just that great transitioning point when fasting, because you're gonna feel low in energy, you're gonna feel down, you know, you're gonna feel feelings that you don't prefer to feel, but it passes, and that's all that you need to know. And that's what you need to keep in your mind to keep going, because it's like, it's just an adjustment, and you're gonna be okay. So to anybody who's like fearing with fasting and everything because of the whole like, oh my gosh, am I gonna make it without eating food? You just need to adjust and be committed, and know that these things do not have power over you, because you were always greater than that. And our ancestors weren't eating every day like how we do presently. They never had a lot of options to, you know, eat food every day. Like with us today in the 24th century, right? Are we in the 24th century? Yeah, I think so. Shit. But in today's age, there are so many food options around us, and a lot of them aren't even good for us. And there's just that convenience. Back then, they did not have the same type of convenience we had, and they were definitely fasting because it was like, okay, they came by or they came across what they could, and it was sufficient until the next time. So okay, I'm gonna leave out with that. I'm gonna leave out with that. But day 2 is going really good. I'm really, really, really excited for what else is to come, or what else is to, happen, and that I'm meant to experience. Because I'm just really, really, really passionate about this. I've been looking forward to this for weeks now, and I'm truly closing out a cycle that needs to close in order for me to be in the timeline that I desire and have envisioned. Really and truly, you need to make space for the old to leave and the new to come. And here we are on day 3 of the fast. So I'm currently 60 hours in overall, but right now I am 26 hours and 53 minutes into my water fast. So overall 60 hours, but I broke my dry fast at 33 hours, and I've been water fasting for almost 27 hours now. And right now we're gonna start going in. Hold on. And I've already prepared my key lime water, which is spring water, Celtic sea salt, and juice of a key lime. And I'm just gonna have some of that first before I eventually bring in herbs. We're gonna talk about this just now, but cheers. I actually took a shower and moisturized my locks and everything before coming to do this, because just wanted to have a nice cleansing shower before I put anything in my body. So yeah, this is mimosa pudica seed, and it also has black walnut, wormwood, and clove. So if you're doing a parasite cleanse, wormwood, black walnut, and cloves are very, very, very good. Mimosa pudica seed plus itself, by the way. But if you can't get your hands on mimosa pudica, black walnut, wormwood, and clove are all herbs that are known to expel, and kill parasites. So I'm gonna take 3 of these. And you gotta make sure that you're drinking a lot of water. You gotta stay hydrated, because these things gonna have you going to the bathroom, and you don't want to be constipated. So this is what's in here. As you can see, we got mimosa pudica, black walnut, cloves, wormwood, and then all these other botanical herbs, neem extract, and a little bit of black pepper extract. And yeah, these are completely vegan, non-GMO, soy-free, dairy-free, gluten-free. So these are so good, and I love them. They work very, very good. There's more to this brand that I do take, and I'll be showing y'all that later. But I'm literally just about to chug this, and then I'm gonna go on with the rest of my day. But so far, I'm feeling pretty good, really good. I slept for about 8 hours, and when I got up, my stomach was still doing like the grumbling thing, but yeah, that's just me. I mean, that's just my digestive system literally like clearing itself out still, because you know, I haven't gone on a fast since January, and like I said, my eating habits kind of got a little wacky, so everything's literally just taking its time to clear itself out. And definitely with these bad boys, it's gonna be a great day. But yeah, I will literally be taking these for the next, I'm not sure how much supplies worth I have since it's 3 a day, and I feel like I'm probably below the halfway point because it was 120 capsules. So I'm gonna just keep taking them while I am water fasting, and I'll also take them when I'm fruit fasting. So yeah, when I'm liquid fasting and when I'm fruit fasting, because I do plan to do like smoothies for a day or two. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with tweaking your fast as you go. Like, as long as you're fasting, that's all that matters. And there's different ways to do this, so. But yeah, gonna cap this back. And we won't see this till tomorrow. But highly recommend. Highly, highly recommend. And here's the full spectrum binder that I take during my detoxes as well. As you can see, all that good stuff, especially chlorella extract. And then we'll get like a better look here of what's in here. And essentially, binders just help to remove toxins, heavy metals, and other harmful substances from the body. So it's just like an extra, like, you know, aid in just overall detoxing. But other people do without. I use it. I love it. It's not mandatory, but I will just put that out there for anybody who may have heard about it or is curious about it. But once again, I like this company. Everything is just super clean, and the ingredients are super pure. No additives, like nothing. So it's literally just all a blend to help just with that extra detoxification in the body. And here we are on day 4 of our fast / detox. Not gonna lie, I did get up feeling a little nauseous and I did purge a little bit, but that's on me because I thought I was gangsta, not really hydrating myself the way how I should have been. And you know, I quickly bounced back. We're back to normal. We're back to our regular schedule. I did make sure I replenished all my liquids. I had spring water with Celtic sea salt and some key lime juice. Then I had some coconut water. And now I am having some herbal tea for the first time in a couple of days. I'd say it's been about a week since I had some tea. So it's nice. This has key lime juice, ginger root powder, burdock root, dandelion root, alfalfa, mullein, nettle, moringa, elderberry, and robois. I think I'm pronouncing that right. It's ROOIBOS, that herb. But this is all great for cleansing and for detoxing. And there's no sweetener in this. I'm normally used to sweetening my teas with agave or raw honey, but it's a detox, so we're gonna have to do without the sweetener for now until I transition into my overall raw fast. So cheers. Taste test. Yeah, that's very pungent. Especially the ginger root powder. I literally put like quarter of a teaspoon. I was not trying to play with the ginger, but it's really nice. It's still nice and warm, and I'm really, really, really glad that I am choosing to do the detox at this time. Like, it's been very challenging, very, very rough. But it's all for the better. And I'm exactly where I need to be. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be with this fast. And I just can't wait to welcome in the spring equinox on the 20th, which is in 4 days already. Yeah, because today's the 16th. Yeah, it's Sunday, March 16th. So my plans for the day is to just go and get some Thai bananas, which are basically just very small versions of burro bananas. I'm gonna get those so that they can ripen in time for when I do my smoothies. I do have a couple frozen ones, but just when I do my smoothies, and then after when I transition into my fruit fast, that's also gonna be very helpful as well, with just having that variety of fruits. And then I'm also gonna get some cucumbers. We are having our fingers crossed that they actually have them, because I like the field cucumbers. I don't like the seedless cucumbers that are just long and skinny. I prefer like the thick field cucumbers with the seeds inside. And I'm gonna take that I'm gonna get that for when I'm juicing, because I do plan to start juicing tomorrow. And if I feel called, I'll also juice again the day after. So either day 5 or day 5 and 6 will be just juices and coconut water, of course, and just all still keeping it liquids. But if I decide to juice for 1 day or 2 days, regardless, what comes after that will be smoothies, and then I will go into solid fruits. And then after that, we're gonna be eating raw for a bit of a time. So I'm really excited, really, really happy. And yeah, that's the thing about this fast, man. You really will be put through, you know, the quote, what's the word? Tribulations and trials. Yeah. And you just really got to be strong and just have that willpower to keep going, because there are benefits to this. Like, my mind right now is so quiet. It's raining on and off today, so it's also nice to just have that like quiet peace of mind while like hearing the rain fall here and there, and like as it hits the window. But yeah, I'm just really, really, really proud of myself, because some people will really be led to give up, and it just takes a lot of persistence and a lot of perseverance. And your first ever fast is not going to be easy, because you really are just switching up the routine. But I'm just really excited for, you know, what's to come as I continue to eat raw for the most part. But yeah, I'm gonna continue drinking this, and then I'm gonna head out to get what I said I was gonna get. And then tonight I'm also gonna soak some purple sea moss that I got, because that's also gonna be very good for when I incorporate that into my smoothies. So this is pretty nice. I've never done a liquid fast for more than, oh, sun's coming out, so got that partial glare. But where was I? Oh yes, so I've never done a liquid fast for more than like 2 days alone. Normally I would just do like a dry fast or like a water fast, and then I would transition into like smoothie, fruit fast, and all that kind of stuff. But this time I really prolonged it because I felt cold too, especially with just all my eating habits before I went on the fast. And I'm ready to just reset and, you know, step into that new version of me that I've always been envisioning in my head. And I know that there's going to be, you know, sacrifices to be made, but it's literally all for the better, because at the end of the day, like, we don't realize how much we're actually like causing ourselves to feel a lot of like dis-ease and like discomfort and all that kind of stuff. Like, so you really got to take accountability and, you know that the power's in your hands to change what you want to change within yourself, because change doesn't happen until you change, and it all starts from within. This is really nice and warm. I like to like chug my tea when it's like nice and hot. But I'm so glad I get to have my herbs in the form of like tea, because I've been missing this. So I'm gonna enjoy this now, but stay tuned for day 5. I forgot to show the exact progress of where we're at, but as you can see, almost 90 hours into the fast overall, but 55 minutes into just liquids only. And this is great. I'm super proud of myself. Like, I really don't recall going more than 2 days into liquids only. So I'm super proud of myself for being able to achieve this, to keep going and not letting the inner voices take over, because when you're on this fast, man, you can really be tempted. But it's amazing. This is great. Greetings. It is day 5 of the fast/detox. To be more accurate, I'm 113 hours and 47 minutes in. As for just liquid fasting, I am 80 hours and 33 minutes in. Today is Monday, March 17th. Spring equinox is in 3 days. So this is some pretty exciting stuff. Before I got out here to record, I started a new herbal supplement just for gut health. I'm gonna put a photo here just because I couldn't show you properly out here with the lighting and everything. But I made sure to take a photo before I came out because I wanted to share that. But it's really good. It has slippery elm, cinnamon bark, all those other good stuff just to help with repairing your gut lining and overall boosting gut health and all that good stuff. Today is also the day I started incorporating foods back into my diet slowly, but I started off with making a juice, and this has ginger, 2 pears, an apple, and half of a field cucumber. So I juiced that. It took me a minute to get it all into this, but we're here. Oh, lastly, there's also coconut water in here. So yeah, I drank some of that, and it's really good, like really refreshing. I'm thinking of incorporating transitioning into a smoothie fast tomorrow, but basically from there I'll just do smoothies, and then I'll see how I feel. Maybe after tomorrow I might also do a smoothie again to start the day off, but I might start to eat solid fruit, so actually eat like a whole apple. And I got some mangoes yesterday too that should be good to eat tomorrow, so I'm just gonna slowly incorporate back solid fruits into my diet, because yeah, I can't overwhelm my digestive system all at once with all those fruits. I gotta take it slow. But yeah, I'm feeling really good. Today was a lot better. I actually had like what, 6-7 hours of sleep or so. No, I'm lying. I had like 7-8 hours of sleep, and I got up and I felt super good. Before I got on the fast, like no matter how much sleep I was getting, I was always so like lethargic and groggy, and like I just wanted more and more sleep. But you know, when you got all that stuff sitting in your gut and in your stomach, and it hasn't been like fully digested and like fully exited out the system, like you're gonna feel those repercussions. And I feel really good. I haven't ate food in almost a week now, and starting my fast with the dry fast was very optimal for me, since it's a lot more potent. So that's why I don't feel the need to really go too much longer with like liquid fasting as a whole. Like obviously I'm listening to my body and like we're going strong, but this is the longest I've ever like liquid fasted for. Like I've literally liquid fasted for like 4 days now. Like that's actually crazy, because I'm so used to this dry fasting, then water fast, like 1 day of water fasting, and then like free fasting. Pretty sure I mentioned that for the news. It's a beautiful day. It's literally like nice and warm, and I wanted to make sure I caught some sunlight before I go to my first public yoga class. I'm super excited. I'm literally attending for free, so that's like super nice, and I can't wait to be a part of that environment and just really like be with a lot of like-minded people who are also just into that wellness with their bodies, and you know, being in a safe space where we're all just stretching and connecting with ourselves and connecting with our souls and releasing all that tension in our body. So I'm really excited about that. I think I might record one more day, so like day 6. Wow, day 6. That's crazy. But I think I might just record one more day with like the smoothie, because at that point like I'm just gonna start eating like raw foods. I'm still gonna fruit fast, but at that point like it's still more so like a raw plant-based like diet. But I am gonna start off with fruits for a few days, and then I'll start to do veggies and such. So this is my update for day 5, and we're going strong, and I'm feeling so good. So good. Like this juice is just holy grail. Ginger is so potent, but it's so good, and it just feels so lively when I'm drinking it. And super grateful for this time that I'm having to like cleanse my temple before the spring. I'm literally gonna I'm not gonna be home for majority of the day tomorrow, but I am gonna like start to just rearrange some stuff and deep clean my room to really like welcome in those new energies and welcome in that new year, because I don't celebrate no new year on January 1st. So I'm super excited now that March is here and we're finally blooming. Like I'm literally sitting here and I'm listening to the birds chirping, and like it's just so refreshing. But that's my day 5 update. See you all tomorrow. But yeah, like I said, tomorrow will most likely be the last day I'm filming, because at that point, once I'm starting to like do the smoothies and stuff, like I'm just eating raw foods, and I'm planning to go for 40 days like I had mentioned, with just doing raw foods. So I don't need to vlog all that, because it is what it is. And once you have that momentum going, when you start detoxing and then you're just incorporating a lot more raw foods, like there's that consistency, you know, of just feeling good. Same thing with when you're eating really poorly and you're eating a whole lot of processed food, and it's all this stuff that's just not resonating with the body and like causing a lot of disease. Like you're gonna be consistently feeling not so good. So those are my 2 cents on that. But I'm so excited. I literally was looking at recipes last night after I came from the grocery store, because yeah, side note update, I did get the fused cucumbers and the Thai bananas, and beautiful. I'll literally show y'all the Thai bananas. They were huge, and like I can't wait for them to ripen, because all I'm gonna do is use them for like smoothies and also like smoothie bowls, and just to eat whenever I want to like snack on something. Man, I'm so excited.
I've gotten a lot of inspiration, so I'm so excited to go raw for literally like over a month. I'm really challenging myself to do that, and I know I can do it. And yeah, to anyone out there, like, the power is truly within you, man. It's gonna take a lot of discipline, and you know, right now I'm even missing my quinoa. But you know, I'll introduce that back in once I'm done being strictly raw, plant-based for the days that I'm gonna be doing it for. See you on day 6, aka tomorrow. I'm wondering if I should film a day 7. Nah, we'll see how I feel. We're rocking with it. But peace and love to all y'all out there. And I hope or rather I aspire, you're just as excited about this spring than as much as I am. Because yeah, I can't emphasize enough. Y'all gonna get sick of me. This year just feels different, but in a beautiful way. So yeah, peace. All right, it is day 6, and we are concluding the liquids fast. I have my smoothie right here. We'll get into what's in it later, but I just wanted to show the live count: 136 hours, 15 minutes. Overall, but has for the liquid portion, that was 103 hours. It is Tuesday, March 18th, and I will officially be transitioning into smoothies. This does have like a little bit of like a smoothie juice texture. It's not too chunky, or creamy rather. But let's get into what's in here. I literally wrote down on a green cue card what was in here. But it's the base from what I made yesterday in my juice, and that was coconut water, ginger, apple, pear, half of a field cucumber, and then in addition I put frozen strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, dragon fruit. I did 2 ripe avocados, spirulina powder, moringa powder. So that's why it's just like really green. It's like all those elements there in there that makes it green like that. I put more coconut water in there, a couple dates for the sweetness and fiber, a sprinkle of Celtic sea salt, lemon juice, chia seeds, and purple sea moss. So that's all in here. I did about like a tablespoon of chia seeds, 2 teaspoons of spirulina, 1 teaspoon of moringa powder. The sea moss amount, I'm not really too sure. I'd say about a tablespoon. I had just started making the smoothie after I blended the sea moss, and I just left a little bit in the jar before I started to load it up. But this is it. I'm gonna have some. I've done like a little bit of taste testing, like here and there, but I haven't officially like drink. I will once I'm done this video. But overall thoughts with the fast, like I feel incredible. I did go to my first public yoga session yesterday. That was amazing. It was so nice, and it was good to be able to just be in a environment where you're with other people who also have the same intentions as you, and you're also being led by someone who has been doing it for years, and it was very good. And I got up today and I stretched as well, and like I just felt so much more connected and so much more alive and so much more energized. And I can't wait to get into this smoothie eventually. Tomorrow I will be doing more smoothies again, a bit more chunky, because like I said, like I'm trying to just gradually introduce solid foods slowly. So this is why the smoothie is not really too thick. It's kind of like in between a juice and a thick smoothie. Tomorrow I'll do it a bit thicker, and then I will start with like mango and avocado, just those soft fruits first. and then I'll eventually get into like the more solid fruits like apples, um, and all that kind of stuff. And then I'm gonna do that for about 2-3 days with just fruits only, and then I will incorporate just a lot more raw foods such as like veggies, and that will be my goal for about 40 days. So I'm really, really excited about that. I'm really, really proud of myself. Like I said, I've never done liquid fastings for this long. It's my first time, and it's very, very great that I've been able to go literally, 5 days on just liquids. And I started all that off with just dry fasting. So definitely something to be proud of. It takes a lot of discipline, a lot of commitment, a lot of dedication, and to just really trust the process, because it's going to feel very, very icky at first. In the beginning, I was experiencing the detoxing symptoms. I was, dehydrated at certain points. I did purge, but I kept it going because regardless, like, I'll be fine. And I knew I was going to be fine. And I'm more than fine right now. But I'm going to just stop this timer in a bit. But 136 hours overall. That's pretty dope. Um, who knows? Maybe in the future, I might take myself on a journey to do 7 days of just liquids. Um, More so just like water, like coconut water. I prefer that over like spring and lime or lemon water, but I'm keeping myself open minded, and it's just really, really good to be able to treat yourself to that kind of journey, because good stuff come from it. Even though it's rough, it's still a treat, because like in the end you feel good, you feel amazing, you feel so rebirthed and reset, and that's exactly how I feel. And with this raw fast that I'm going on, it's going to be another great thing as well, because I've just been feeling that call inside to do it, and I've been thinking heavily about it. And it's not just because I'm on the fast, but just because like it's something that I've never done, and not for the amount of time that I'm planning to do it for. Like, I've had raw foods like here and there, or just incorporated with cooked meals, but to do strictly raw is going to be great. I literally just picked up a new dehydrator. It's in the back. It's also like an air fryer and an oven, so it's like a 3-in-1 feature, and it's great because it doesn't have the whole non-stick feature. It's literally just stainless steel, so that's amazing. I'm really excited to dehydrate my foods, and just really see what this new um, journey is gonna do for me, in addition to this fast alone. So happy spring equinox in advance. Like I said, it's the 18th. I don't know when I'm gonna post this, but ASAP. I know that's on the 20th, but happy spring to you all, and thank you all for watching. I am encouraging you and cheering you on if you are planning to do a fast, whenever that is. You will be surprised at how much you can achieve, and it all stems from up here. You really gotta know that you can do it and pull through. And it's so rewarding, so rewarding. So I'm gonna have a sip of this a little bit, and then I'm gonna bounce. But once again, thank you all. And from me to you, peace and love. Peace and love. I don't want to like tamper with the mic too much. It's a new mic that I got. Came right in time for the last day. But yeah, bye.